Now we're going to get into the law of duality. So we're talking about public and private, that's duality. Democratic republic, that's duality, meaning for your God-given rights, against your God-given rights. Everything has duality. County, city, state, federal. All of them have a duality, a public side versus a private side. You got to understand the difference between the two and recognize how these governments have to work for you. The truth says it's a marriage. It is a marriage between, the dualities. And so you've got to understand, even when we're talking about feminine versus masculine, that's a marriage. And the truth says the two become one, yes. So we got to recognize that because everything has duality, when somebody tries to throw something at you, then you got to recognize that there's a way for it to uplift you. If they're meaning it to degrade you or bring you down, you got to recognize that everything has duality. So I'm going to get onto some things and some ways that we swap the duality. Okay, let's get into it. The birth certificate. Okay, you hear a lot of people saying, oh, they sold us into slavery with the birth certificate. We the slaves. Please don't buy into that garbage. They only sold a corporation, a dead corporate entity. Now we're going to talk about duality again. You got the all capital letter name that's dead, and then you got the spiritual name that's living. One of them is all caps, the other one is upper and lowercase. Duality, one's alive, one's not. They can't sell your physical body, but they can sell that dead corporation. That corporation belongs to you when you learn the duality. The duality is, it's not even you. So they didn't enslave you in any way. You're enslaving yourself by calling yourself the all capital citizen. That's where the enslavement comes, in your mind. From your mouth, you're speaking. You're constantly writing contracts. Getting back to it. When you say or you make a claim that you are that all capital letter dead entity, then you have agreed to be property. But the minute you learn who you are, what? You take over the duality. You come out of the dead and come into the living. Now this thing that they have been selling on the market, it has a value. You get the opportunity to take it over. But that's only when you change your mindset. All right? So Deep says you are a corporate citizen. You are not a corporate citizen. But if you claim to be one, then that's what they're going to treat you like. The corporate citizen is the all capital letter dead entity. And not knowing the difference, being ignorant, gives them the authority to treat you like a dead entity. So I need you to understand that when there is duality in the all cap name. If the all cap name is dead, well, then there's got to be a living version to it, because the only thing that can make it move is a living entity. You got to become on the living side. The problem is that you are on the wrong side of duality. If you're claiming to be the dead entity, then you're claiming that you don't have rights to anything. That includes your God-given rights. You got to understand who you are. You got to understand what the republic truly means, and stop knee-jerking. Stop being about, oh, well, grandmama and them, they voted Democratic, and grandmama before grandmama and them, they voted Democratic. Well, you better start learning something so that you don't keep falling in the same traps that grandmama and great-grandmama and them fell into. At what point do you not recognize that for over 70 years, that's being conservative? Not one time has voting for any of these people helped you. When did you switch it up? You're in a university.